Hello and welcome to Snack Chat. Let's go and see what's going on in the world of Vikings. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
hi.
Hi.
You are definitely breaking up.
No,
Who?
you're breaking up. Are
I
you
think
breaking?
you
Am I
are
breaking up?
breaking off also. Or
Yeah,
maybe it's
I think
your Scottish or Scottish
Scottish.
or Scottish. I don't know.
Who me?
I don't know.
Are you?
Or you're breaking off. I don't know. But because I cannot catch you,
Who's
I
breaking up? Me or is it Engels?
you also. But
Am I
maybe
talking
it's
too fast?
maybe yes.
Right. Okay. I'll try and slow it down.
Okay. I think you were breaking up though. It was choppy. The recording. Your voice was chopping off occasionally, so it was a bit difficult to follow. But let's get on to Vikings. First of all, I had a
Yeah.
look. Couldn't find any questions about Vikings, so I take it that everybody's really, really happy.
Yes, I just for the Snapchat extra watch look in YouTube, and the Night Star says maybe it will be new for Isaiah coming. Maybe
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. Looks like the
extra. I
data.
saw I may come to Snapchat with some
Yeah.
news,
Well,
not
you're
like
ahead. You're ahead of.
without nothing.
You're, you're ahead of the curve there, Eeyore, because I've heard that there's videos out there, but I haven't actually watched it. But it looks like the data miners have been at it again. So I can only presume that Stars has been onto the website again. Their what do they call it? Vikings.help. So I'm just going to go on there myself. I was thinking about that as a topic today, actually. So let's go on to
I did it 10
Vikings.help and
minutes
see.
ago.
Yeah, and did you find anything?
Oh yes, a phone new Isaiah, but may come, may not. They don't know this for sure.
Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see. I'm going to the English one and we'll see. It's under, let's see, Townskins Asia. Okay, let's see what they have to say for it. Hang on, I'll move it over to here and we'll open it up and see what's what, if anything. Indeed, if anything. So, all right. So, who can name the Azir? What are the current Azir? Do you know? Yeah, which
What's the
Azir did you
Azir?
have?
Ask me so such stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's that building outside of your palace.
Yeah, that's the building, but who are they? Because what I'm looking at is I'm
Oh,
thinking,
I've got
okay,
Paulette.
there's.
Hi,
Taya.
Paulette.
Hi, Paulette.
Hello everyone.
Hi, Ugly.
Hello.
Maybe you have some question to the topic. Something about Vikings. Something you want to ask because we are stuck with no camera.
No, we're not stuck. I've got some
I've got
ideas, but you brought
Taya.
up. You've got Taya, okay, good.
Fronte.
Uh huh.
Is it Fronte? Floro. Valori?
Forzetti,
Ferretti?
Freya. There's Forzetti, Freya, Frigg, Gef
Something like
John.
that.
Smeg.
Yeah.
No,
Hi, Smeg.
Ferretti.
Forzetti.
Because they
Okay.
did Truth Health
Yeah, but what
ones.
I'm looking at is I can't see any new ones at all.
Is that what you mean?
So yeah, I just thought maybe she got it from Vikings.help that there's 4 new Azir, but I can't see that there's anything on Vikings.help to say that new ones are coming. So not sure what she's going on about. But
Right.
if there are Azir, I bet you they're going to be tougher than the current ones to get. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about it because that
All
seems
right,
to
Oh
be what
Smeg.
no.
happens. I think so, don't you? Okay, the other bit of news. So I can't see anything new on Vikings.help, but maybe Stars has got sources of information that I am not privy to. Okay, now something else happened today which might help, which might please you, might not, I don't know, but I don't know if you saw my post. It came from Hound.
Yes, yes,
And
course
here we
will
go.
be a little bit less
It's
such
the
strictly like
That's
PC will
less.
become better.
Yeah, that seems to be what they're promising. It won't help us, of course, with the CBC that just came, but I think some of you wrote to support, didn't you? And you complained about the way they'd done it. Am I right?
Yes, yes, I did.
Yep. Yeah,
Paulette
you,
too.
you wrote. Good.
Yes.
Paulette, did you write? Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes. And I
what
got
was
the
the
same
response
answer
you
as
got?
Alexa.
That's the one
Yes.
guy said that it wouldn't work.
Yeah, well, there you go. See what you know. See what you know,
They
Ozzy.
retracted it.
Well, if
All
there's
right, I'll
a post
give you that one.
in Discord. Yeah, there's a
Whenever I've
post in
complained, they've never
Discord.
listened to me. So
Yeah, that's because you're probably complaining about, it is about making your voice heard, and one voice speaking in the wilderness going, I'm not happy. And you get flamed, honestly, if you're just one voice. I know this because it happens to me. As you know, I complain a lot. It's part of the game to me. But I complain
yeah,
because there's a
right.
lot to complain
I
about.
just think his life's too short. So
Yeah. Well, hi, Paulette.
oh, it's a rumor.
Don't worry. There's a rumor that there's going to be 4 new Azir, but nothing's been confirmed yet. This is a Stars Night video, so I'll share the link to the video later, and you can watch and you can decide are they right or not. I had a look on Vikings Help, and I couldn't actually see anything, but that doesn't mean it's not the case. And when you look at the game and you think about what potentially might come along, it makes sense that there would be new Azir. Okay, what they might do, I don't know, and I don't like to speculate unless I've got confirmed sources. So you used your soul good from your soul shards from CBC Siege, yeah?
Yes.
Excellent, well done. Awesome. Hi, Smeg. Hey, Smeg, have you got voice or are you too sleepy?
No, I've got voice. Just had to go
Hey,
back
well
to
done.
my-
How's life treating you?
Oh, not too bad, apart from all the rain we're getting now.
Oh no. Okay, well we got
Yeah,
horrible frosty fog at the moment, but no rain. What, you're getting
no,
deluge, are you?
we're getting it looks like we're getting 2 years worth of, what do they call it? El Nino or something like
Oh
that,
gosh,
which means
okay,
lots
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
rain.
El
Yeah.
Nino.
El Nino.
Okay.
Yeah. So weather
Yeah,
Is it in
from Tintin.
Australia? I saw something in South America. Oh,
mm.
All
So
right.
we're getting around the place at the moment, but she's all good.
But you're all
It's
Apart from
still in
that.
lockdown anyway, aren't you?
No, we're coming out of it.
Oh, they
There's
released you.
been, yeah, we've had restrictions lifted now, and we don't have to be wearing face masks all the time because we've reached at least 80%. Everybody's had, their first shot. Yeah, but
All right.
I won't be taking any chances. I'll be wearing the mask for a bit longer.
I still wear the mask here. I still wear the mask in
Yeah,
like going on bus.
it's just when
Or
they
if I'm going to
open the
like
border.
an enclosed space,
Yeah, pretty much
I wear a mask then.
same here. Mm.
Well, when you
Uh, So
Yeah,
anyway,
so our mature years.
shh, shh. No secrets being let out here, please.
Okay, so don't want to drag on, but I don't want to be a drag. But back to Vikings CVC points.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you noticed, Smeg, but they changed the CVC points on us,
Yes,
and it's quite
yes,
kind
noted.
of interesting.
And
Yeah,
noted.
yeah. I don't know if you
Yeah.
were playing in your alt clan or not, but yeah, they changed for everybody across the board, and the result was hilarious. I mean, it was absolutely hilarious. Because when they started it, I was on Discord complaining, as I do. Me complain? Surely not. And I got
Unlike
flamed
you.
for it.
No.
No, I got flamed. I got really flamed. You know, like shut up, go away, don't come here complaining. And then CVC started. And it was hilarious. So, like,
All complain.
everybody was complaining. I'd actually been complaining about the changes to some of the competitions, and you know, the requirements for the achievements going up and up and up. But then CBC came, and even I was shocked at how bad it was. And it was pretty bad. So, has anybody looked at the sort of scoreboards for CVC? Has anybody had a look at them?
Yeah.
Do you? Yeah. Not. I'm not talking
You
about
mean
your
Oops
clan.
and Gill? Yeah, massive.
No,
Aren't
no,
they?
no, no, no. That's just your clan. That's our clan. Well, if you look at the score from this week and compare it with previous weeks, no, the scores were low, but you know, they did the business. However, even though we did a successful siege and we hit and killed every single march, we didn't get checkpoint 15. Now, in the past, we'd have got double that, if not double, like 2.5 times checkpoint 15 for clan tasks. I'm not clan points, checkpoints. I'm not talking about personals. Personals
Yeah.
seemed to be okay, but the problem with personals is you've got to win CVC to get them. And the actual clan points were, well, there was the stuff of nightmares, dystopian nightmare, really.
Yes.
So what what I
And
thought we
my
could do.
actually, I didn't get this hero energy, and if I would spend such much energy as I got, such less as I got as rewards, I will not able to spend such much further, because
Well,
mostly
what
this
was
energy I was got from CVC, and now it's not such much as usual.
that's it. I mean, the thing is, for you, especially Eeyore, and for other free-to-play players, you get the points by doing the grind. I mean, you do really well, yeah? And
I don't
you
think
get
I
those.
will want to
Oh,
do
hang on.
this anymore.
Well,
It's
this is
just too
going to
boring.
be. Yeah, this is an issue. This is an issue in the game and CVC, and this is something that really I think Plarium needs to address from the point of view of, are they a free to play game or not? They need to make their minds up, I think, because at the moment they're kind of saying, hey, it's free to play, but it's only free to play as long as you can bear to just, as you say, you know, farming, if you're lucky and you don't get hit. Even the farming's been taken away from CVC because of those categories. So I'm not sure where the future of the game lies. But the good news is they might be changing it. Anyway, I'm not actually talking about the scores we made. We won CVC. We did not make our checkpoint 15. Maybe we didn't score enough. But personally, having run a successful siege, having done the grind on the Ubers and the ghosts and the training and boosting the stronghold, I think we were lucky we had a deadish clan. So we did actually manage to win, which gave us our personals. But if we'd been facing a live clan, I'm not sure how well we would have done. That said, because we're in a smallish clan, in a lower league, that said, even the big clans struggled. Okay, so if you have a look at the different leagues, League of Conquerors, etc., I think in the whole game only 2 clans managed to get the right number of points to get checkpoint 15. So I'm just going to scoot across to here and just highlight it, and then I'll share it in stream. Okay, I'll go live. Okay, because you might not have checked this, you might not have looked, I don't know. Okay, bear with me. Which screen am I? 1 second. Oh yeah, I need to do this. Hang on, bear with me. I always forget to go large. Okay, this one, go live. Okay, so if you click on live, you should see my screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Now this is way out of our league. This is League of Asgard. But what's really interesting is the top 4 names. Okay, so these are the highest scores. Now, of course, the scores are, compared with other weeks, actually low because the checks, the actual ability to score was lowered. But the problem was they lowered the ability to score. They decimated it, utterly decimated it. And they increased the checkpoints massively. So when you can't score as much as you did and you're not hitting the checkpoints, what's the point of doing that grind of trying to win? If you're not guaranteed your personals by winning the whole competition, you have to question why would you bother, basically? Because it's 2 days of pretty much full on either fighting or planning or boosting the stronghold, doing your invaders, doing your farming if you're lucky enough to be able to farm with, if you've got enough domain guards, and then running siege, organising siege, hoping that you get through siege without any of the big guys in Kingdom hitting you, etc., etc. And when you look at these scores, you've got Ret and you've got Blood. Those, as far as I know, are the only 2 clans who made the clan checkpoints in the whole of the game. So even Spartak and Expart didn't make checkpoint 15.
Because
And
the
then you've got the other
stronghold
big
is
clans.
too low level or what? Did
No,
they want
they
they make a high level of stronghold? Then is
No.
this
No. They've got top level strongholds. They've got top level siege tower, level 6. So, and what they did, all these big clans, they ran siege twice in CBC. So they ran it on the Friday and on the Tuesday and on the Wednesday. They ran siege each day because you can do that with a level 6 siege tower. They still didn't make the only 2 that made top checkpoint for Asgard, League of Asgard, which has got higher points than for us. But either way, in the whole game, so any league, I believe they were the only 2 to actually make it. So that tells you, I think, that I don't know what Plarium were thinking. I don't know who did the math, but somebody put the decimal point in the wrong place. Now, the good news is they've acknowledged it. The bad news is they haven't acknowledged that we should be recompensed for their bad mathematics. Okay. But if you have a look, always have a look at these, see what they're getting. Yeah. So for League of Odin, I don't think anybody made it. For League of Masters, I don't think anybody made it. Conquerors, nope, nobody made the checkpoint. And then you got even the smaller clans couldn't make checkpoint 15 as far as I know. I don't know what League of Recruits checkpoint was though, but this is what I have heard. So it isn't really surprising that we got this message. And this was posted by Hound from Torin Bringer. Torin, you know who Torin is, yeah? Everybody knows who Torin is?
No, I don't.
Okay, you know these giveaways
Yeah.
and competitions? Torin is the one,
Yep.
he's the Plarium representative, if you like, who organises the giveaways. Now, I believe he's a developer. I don't know for sure, but I believe he is a developer, but he also gets involved in the community. And that's when, if you see me shout out, go and like a video, Torrin's in Hound's video or Torrin's in Star Knight's video, and ask everybody to go and click on it to say like. That's what
I do.
that means. Torin is there. You did. I know you did. You're very good. Everybody did. But that's why the more clicks, the more likes the streamers get, the better the prizes Torin offers. It's a bit of a tortuous thing. It's a very Plarium-like thing. You know, this week it's a low number. Next week it's going to be a bit higher. The week after it's going to be even higher. And that's what they did with CVC this time. But I reckon they really messed up. And I think when I see this, it's genuine. Friends, we've heard your opinions about the updated Battle of the Clans battle competition, so we will be making passing checkpoints in all leagues easier. You'll see the changes in the Clans battle that will take place on November 16th to 17th. So hopefully our next CBC, our checkpoints will be more achievable. Now, I'm not going to say anything until I see those checkpoints. Because I'm not stupid. I doubt that they'll go back to where they were. Because at the end of the day, everybody who was being active, but maybe they should, I don't know. But they were reasonably easy to achieve, especially if you ran Siege. Now you've got this chance to run Siege twice in a competition. They were super easy to achieve. My only reckoning is I don't want to go to Siege 6 ever. Those gold marches terrify me. I can't afford that kind of fighting. I really can't. Even if I was a maxed account, I've seen the damage they can do, and I'm like, wow, that's just way beyond my pocket. So I'd much rather stay at a level 4 siege tower for sure. Maybe go to level 5 stronghold, but keep the siege tower at level 4. And you're always going to be at a slight disadvantage if somebody else has got a siege tower level 5. But I'm hoping they'll be so far out of influence range that it won't really affect us. But anyhow, there's no plans to do that yet. But what we'll have to do is wait and see what comes up next CBC, and see if those checkpoints are as achievable as they were previously. Are they going to take it back, or are they going to find a middle ground, a bit tougher than it was, but not as tough as they made it? Don't know. I don't know. We can only wait and see. But they did make it tough. Now, does anybody know where the real changes were? Do you know how tough they made it? Did anybody actually take note?
It put not the percent of invaders. They put not only the number of over.
Well, it was.
I think it was always you should take from 1%. It's such many points, and now it's no from 1%. It's from whole invader.
I don't think
Or
so.
not. I don't know.
No. It was still 1%, but it was much lower. Now, the only way you can I've had this conversation in the Discord servers with people. that there's only one way you can really know what's going on in the game, and that's if you screenshot everything. And I mean everything. Because the game changes and you're never quite 100% certain what it's changed from and to. Okay? So if you... Okay, the first thing I noticed was that the killing... So you got kill enemy warriors in towns.
Yes, it
Now
was
that's
very low, and the people said the only way to come of the points it is make a warrior a lot. T7 made good points. T7, but who needs that many? And who
Well,
can afford to make that a
that's more
lot
the
of
question.
T7?
Everybody needs that many, but who can afford it? That's the question. So what was really interesting, here's the kill enemy warriors in town points. Okay, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So for tier 1 you get 1 point for each warrior you kill. Now look what you get for training warriors. You got the same points for training, for healing, and, take my word for it, for resurrecting warriors as you did for killing them. Okay, so 1 point, 1 point. Can anybody tell me what the points were? This is like an exam, I'm sorry. Does anybody know what the points were before this change? Can anybody remember? What were the points for killing warriors? Anyone?
No idea. 10?
No? Okay. Luckily, I keep a score of the scores. Okay. I keep a note. And the old competition points for killing warriors. Let me just find it. Oh, I've got to find it. So the kill points before these changes in CVC per troop killed, tier 1 100 points, tier 2 200 points, tier 3 400 points, tier 4 1000 points, tier 5 2500 points, tier 6 5000 points, tier 7 10,000 points. Read it and weep. Just crazy amount that they reduced it by. But the only way you'd know that is by keeping a note. And I think that's something that everybody should do. You were mentioning taking the invaders. Okay, so let's look at the invaders from enemy kingdom, because really I don't think you should kill invaders in home kingdom unless you are a no clanner and doing it strategically. So bear with me a second. Where are the invaders? Okay, in foreign kingdom. Okay. Okay, so the yielding and the silver, and then you've got taking health from an invader and taking health from a ghost. Who can remember what the scores were in the past? Anybody?
Not me.
But did you notice that you were scoring less, yeah?
Yes, I noticed it was.
Can I? Okay, so
Not
for
good.
each, it was very not good. Absolutely. So for invaders in enemy kingdom, for each percentage of an invader killed, level 1, 800,000 points. Level 2, 2 million points. Level 3, 4 million points. Level 4, 6 million points. Level 5, 8 million points. Level 6, 14 million points. And the Ubers, a massive 40 million points. So if you were out hitting in Ubers, from one Uber, you could make 40 million times 100, which would be 4 billion points per Uber. Okay, so you could make a good, really good hit. As you said, how many Ubers did you used to have to kill to max your score in CVC, Eeyore?
A lot.
No, before this, you were mentioning you used to be able to get your checkpoints with
Actually, it
20.
is only mine influence. Actually, I think
Yeah.
2 or 3 Ubers it was enough to to complete
match your
my
influence. Yeah.
personal scores. It was almost nothing. And now, yesterday, 2 days, I killed this stupid Uber without actually every hour, maybe 1, 2 every hour.
Yeah. And how
It's
did that?
where all my
Did
energy going. I don't want to do this
no, no. And I
grinding.
can really
It's
the
just
grind.
stupid.
Yes. Yeah. Did anybody else feel that in this CBC?
Yeah, like the
Yes.
points on hero.
Slowly.
God, the points on invaders and ghosts changed before CBC because that was a real downturn. But I also think that they may be doing this to get more people on tile, more chance of a fight, like it used to be before domain guards turned up.
Well, if they want people to go on tile without domain guards, they've got to get rid of Cat 1. You've got to get rid of Category 1 because no clan allows anybody to farm on tile without domain guards. I mean, that's it because of Cat 1. Because all that has to happen is you just need one idiot on one tile with one troop and you've got the whole category with one hit. And then everybody's told, right, that's it, no more farming, don't go on tile, don't make any... You've got that category. And nobody risks that category unless you get an accidental shield drop. And they're very rare nowadays. If you go to the younger kingdoms, 800, 900 kingdoms, you might get it. But usually we get paired with these old crabby old kingdoms with wily old Vikings in them. They'd never drop shield. Yeah? So if they want the fighting back, they've got to get rid of Cat 1. I was hoping
And farming
when they
is
said they
bring very less points now.
Well, that's also true.
Oh.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the farming. Even if you were able to farm,
I think with Uber, I got much more points as with farming.
yeah. That's very true because I noticed that if you were to hit Ubers and ghosts, you actually scored better than by fighting.
Yes.
So
Yes,
I don't
yes.
think you're right.
I think two silver tiles, and I covered all my points. Was before, and now it's 2 days without nothing, only hitting all this fisher.
And who wants to do that? I know I don't, and I'm pretty
I
certain
don't.
you don't. No, don't blame you. I'm just trying to find if I've got anything about the farming side. I've got the ghosts. I've got the and the transforms also plummeted. You know, transforming in the transforming resources for your stronghold, they plummeted as well. So whereas before you used to be able to do a full transform and make several million points, now it was down to a few thousand points. So even that changed as well. And that was really bad for a clan like ours.
And
because,
this personal competition, if you want before this fighting competition and yielding competition, if you kill one Uber, I was covered 3 or 4 my first checkpoints, and now I couldn't cover one checkpoint.
No. And that's really frustrating because it's meant to be a game. It's not meant to be like a job. And a game, how long should you play a game for? If you're online and you want to play a game, how long would you normally expect to play a game for? A couple of hours maximum. Maybe if you're a gamer, you might do 3 or 4. But honestly, to score even in a big clan and most clans are small nowadays because of the way Plarium's pushed it. They've made it a benefit to be in a smaller clan. It's a hell of a job to run a big clan for sure. So most clans, apart from the really big ones like Ret and Spartak and etc., they're smaller. People get to know each other. They know the routine. They know what the rules are, and it's not easy to run, but you can run it. Now, if you want to be a chief, and if they're going to push us towards bigger clans, I don't know who's going to want that job, because that's what it's becoming, like some kind of weird. We're becoming Plarium employees for clicking. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't. Anyway, there are the scores.
Again.
Sorry, what?
I wouldn't take chief job again.
No. Being chief it's a thankless task, believe me. It is a thankless task.
I mean, you do. I don't mind sort of looking up to you here, boss, but you do a bloody good job, right? And no, you do. No, you
Yeah.
do. You do a lot.
You're always online. You're always answering.
Yeah.
I do my best.
Even if you have got scary eyes, but the amount of information we get from you.
You should be employer from Plarium.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that's what I think I'm doing. Yeah.
For this job, like chief.
Oh
of
no.
clan.
No.
Hey, be careful,
But I do
or
think
she might want paying for a job.
Yes.
Just give her a bit of toffee.
She won't make it out the door,
chocolate. I want some of that.
I know. Have you seen those eyes?
Just a quick one in regards to how many clans made it past the checkpoint. I've got League of Recruits here, and only 3 made it.
Okay, and that's in the bottom level. They must be very proud. Hey, good job, guys. Well done. I'll bet you they're spitting feathers. I mean, if they were new clans, can you imagine? They must think, what the hell's going on? Okay, that's good. I didn't know what the...
2 of them.
I didn't know what the ratio was.
Yeah, 2 of them are new clans.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well done. Well done. They must have had such a shock.
And one from 794.
They must have had such a shock when they woke up on Tuesday morning. And what was really funny though was some clans, and I've always said to you guys, always look at what the checkpoints and the scoring is, because they've done this before, Plarium. They change things. If you notice KVKR, you don't get any points for doing tasks anymore. I think that was to reduce the lag, because when loads of people are doing tasks today, because it was a task competition, oh my God, the lag, it was awful. But it's a non-competition day, whatever. You just put up with it, crash, come back in, crash, come back in. And I think the new Invaders, will come to that in a minute as well. But anyway, if we have a look, this is the other change. Okay, so here we've got the new scores per resource. So per food, lumber, iron, stone. They've all got lumped in together now. So iron scores the same as food, lumber and stone. Just 30 points. Oh, that's a bit naff. Why is that so thick? Ugh, let me go back and change this. Oh, that's quite a thick line. Okay, so 30 points. So 1 piece of iron, 30 points. 1 piece of stone, 30 points. Silver, 60. Now, before this change, food, lumber and stone were 500, iron was 500, and silver was 1,000. 1,000 points per piece of silver. So even on the farming, they really decimated the score that you can make completely. It's a
it was what I always did, but now I don't want to
why would
hit
you?
Invader
Why
because
would
it
you?
takes my time. With farming, I am in the game once in the hour. I put this my the Megard, and I am free 1 hour. But if I kill this invader, I have to be in game. I don't want to do nothing else than only kill this invader. It's not what I want to. The way I want to
nobody does.
play.
Okay, so well, the good news is that maybe Plarium have listened. Maybe they will take it back to how it used to be. I'm hoping they will. I fear what they will do is take it back, but also in a way keep it, if you know what I mean. So they'll make it easier to get the checkpoints, but they won't make it as easy as it used to be. But we'll only really know that next CVC, and then maybe we can talk about it in Snack Chat. But the good news is I have got the pre-change numbers. I've got these numbers. That's why I've just been taking these screenshots. So we will be able to check if they've made it easier, if they've made it gone back to how it was, or if they've just done something that they knew would. And this, psychologically speaking, I'm a bit suspicious that what they could have done is made it so bad that everybody screams, and then put it to what they want, and everybody thinks they've done them a favour. If it doesn't go back to the score that it used to be, I think Plarium might have actually played a blinder in change manipulation, change disruption, whatever you want to call it. I sadly think it might be. Anyway, what I thought was funny was some of the comments that came in. I know some of you aren't on these old of these other Discord sites, so I thought it might be fun to read out some of the comments they got when people realised what had happened to CVC. So let's go in the official one and let's have a look in game discussion. Going up, 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 up. Okay. What date was it? Oh gosh, been a lot of activity today. So bear with me. I thought I'd captured it, but I haven't. Okay.
Look, the opening of potato beans. Baked beans.
What baked beans?
It sounded like somebody was opening a tin of baked beans.
No, that's my middle mouse. That's me scrolling.
All right. All right.
You said you.
Sorry, I didn't realise I was making a noise like that. I've got a very good microphone. That's why. So, okay. So, let's have a look. We were talking about bank offers, and I was giving some advice. Okay, and then it hit. Okay, so, right. 25 trillion for CP15. Okay. Personal was doable, only took hitting enemy siege and then defending ours. We need to join the top 10 clans to complete personal rewards. Okay, how do I do mine? If I was to demolish all my buildings and then Patty Gunn said, guys, this new point system was messed with by that hacker. Now, I don't know where that came from. That was a bit random, but there was a sort of suspicion that maybe Plarium didn't do this, that somebody had hacked the program, which caused great hilarity. And Okay, so then somebody went who's in Odin's League. My clan did siege. We're in Odin's League. We farmed invaders and stuff on Stronghold. 2 trillion points. And to complete the clan rewards, we need 8 trillion. Seriously? Ben... Plarium just made me hate CBC. And then every so often what you'll get somebody complaining, and then somebody will ask a question about hero skins or town skins. I always think they're trying to change the subject. So okay, and then we got something from somebody some of you know. See if you can guess who it is. CBC has been a piece of useless crapola for years. It used to be good, and then they introduced categories. That was a major piece of shite. But this needs to be resolved. The CPs are based on the assumption that 85% of a 100-member clan will max personals. Most people do not have the time to manage a clan that size. End of. At Lars Viking, the new point system on CBC is absolutely bullshit. Sorry. This you can forward to the team who did it. So we have there no more fun. Grrr. I love the grrr. This was well thought out. At Lars Viking, I must say I'm very disappointed with how Plarium managed to change a war game into now being a solely farming and invader game. Kills don't even matter anymore, as it doesn't give enough points to max personal checkpoints for most events. You need to spend your whole game time hitting invaders and farming to win an event. I really don't understand how you don't take your customers serious. The way this is going, you will lose a lot of mid-size and small players. And without having those players, big players won't have anything to hit, and soon they will leave too. Please stop thinking about how you can earn more dollars from players and start to give back a little for your dedicated players who've been sticking around for so long, still hoping things would change one day. A business is not a successful business unless you have happy customers, and all I see is a frustrated, angry crowd fed up with never-ending glitches that are not fixed, yet added new features that are focused to extract more money from players. Please have your management pay attention to the outburst of us players. Well said to Sari. Okay. So it wasn't just people like us in small clans who were complaining. It was people in the big clans who were also horrified at their new checkpoints and their reduced ability to make those checkpoints. And a couple of people in our clan had actually looked at the checkpoints and thought, wow, that's so easy. What they hadn't done is looked at the new scoring points. So you need to keep an eye on it, okay? Now, somebody said, can't wait for the free 500% boosts and runic coins after CVC ends. And I got my hopes up that we might get recompensed for this, but we're not. It doesn't look like we're going to be. But people were basically, just to score points, they were using, what some guy here went, 50 million Shaman energy, 20 million hero energy, 70 million T7, and 15 level 33 buildings they did. And they
That's
still
a lot of
didn't
energy.
they didn't max their personal score, okay? I'll show you this one because this really brought it home to me, okay? It's not just us. It's everybody. And in a big way. Because this is a guy who obviously knows how to score and does everything he can to score. And after all that, and that's money that we're talking about here, he only got to there, which is just like, what the hell? Before, he'd have been... Maybe that was too much before. He would have been right over there. He'd have done like 3 times what he needed to do. But you had to do that in CBC. You always had to score above and beyond. Now, as a clan for us, I was going to sort of look at the scores and work out what we needed to score per influence, but reduce it. I can't do that for next CBC. I have no idea.
I scored the 2 day. I did only score. Did nothing else. Only hit this Uber, and we had the Uber because we had a lot of free Uber, and if we don't have any Uber, it will be even less points. And I think I don't know how many I maybe one set of my influence or something like this.
But this is
It's
the
a
thing.
2-day walk.
Yeah, and honestly, and this is me speaking as chief, I don't want anybody to have to do that. It's a game. And I swore in Vikings War of Clans No Rules, I used the F word because somebody went, "Oh, you've got to do the work." And I'm like, it was weird. It was a weird post from somebody. And again, I do sometimes wonder, are these Plarium employees paid to go onto social media and make people shut up by bullying them? I don't know. I hope not. But this guy was going, "You've got to do the work. Stop complaining. You've had these changes came in 48 hours ago and you're complaining now." And I'm like, yeah, who made you the boss? I mean, what an idiot. But I basically said, what do you mean work? This is a game. It's not a beep job. Because I got so angry because I don't want any of us to have to do this. So next CVC, we'll have an idea of what the point system will be. We'll look at it. Is it doable? What effort do we need to put in? But if it's an effort of everybody being on for 2 days doing that kind of grind, I'm going to call it off. I'm going to say we don't do CVC unless it's a clear, straight, score a few points, win some resources. Okay? Because getting those kind of checkpoints for that effort, I'm not putting anybody through it. I refuse. So if that's not
Okay,
what you want,
I made 50% of my influence for 2-day walk.
yeah, well, that's crazy. It's not a job, and that's divorce material, isn't it? Come on, let's be honest.
I lost such many energies that if I will make this maybe 10 CVC, I will be empty of my energy.
Yeah, you'll use up all your energy. You'll have nothing for the next. You'll use.
Yes,
but it's not just.
I need to calculate my energy for the next games.
But it's not just the game energy. It's your energy, your life, your family, your friends. This is meant to be a game. You're meant to be able to play it 1 or 2 hours a day and still have a chance at winning. And it's gone further and further along. If you don't play 8 hours solid, you're not going to win. Now, if they've taken it, as I suspect they will, not as bad as it was, but worse than it used to be, then as a clan, we need to discuss our strategy for future CVCs, because I don't think anybody should have to play a game like that. Discuss. I mean, do you agree with me? Or are you happy to put in those kind of man hours for a win?
No, I agree.
Where you don't
I agree with what you're saying.
Me?
Right, but I can hear a but.
My thought was instead of just having one siege, we can maybe have half a dozen sieges in the 2 days.
How?
How?
Okay, do
you have
know
one
how
siege, then you have another siege, then you have another
And
siege, as many sieges as you can.
It's not possible. I think they
it's
need a time to
Ozzy?
restore this stronghold.
Ozzy.
Time to like.
Thank you.
Like
Thank you, Eeyore.
Azir, like Azir, something like this.
Yeah. There's a cooldown period. Once you've run siege, the siege tower needs 3 days before it's ready to siege again.
All right. Okay. Didn't know
Okay.
that. Sorry.
Okay. So it's okay. It's what we're here for.
If you've
got a level 5 siege tower, which we're not going to go for because you get these purple marchers. We are not ready for purple marchers. And yeah, the purple meanies, I call them. And yeah, that's 48 hours reset time. And if you've got a level 6 tower, which has purple meanies and these golden, they look actually jaundiced warriors, because they really, this horrible, garish yellow. But anyhow, if you get those, that's a 24-hour reset. So the maximum you could do is 2 sieges, 1 a day. And that's really expensive. The Jotuns that attack you, even the normal ones, are more powerful. There's more of them. And the purple and these jaundiced Jotuns that attack you are extremely powerful, tier 8. So we're not going to be doing that, Ozzy. No.
I thought it was an alternative way of scoring. But obviously you can't do it.
Because it would be, but you can't, no. And also, it would be expensive because I think Kills and Zom, they did a great job. They scored really well for us, but you can't expect people
Oh,
to
we
do
all
that.
did actually.
We did, absolutely.
We all did comparable to
Yeah,
our
but
levels.
to your levels, exactly. But what you got to also look at is comparable to their level. Yes, they're strong, but they're still losing troops, and those troops cost in boosts and RSS we can always help with,
Yeah,
but the
but
boosts.
to quote you, boss, that's the game.
Yeah, but is it the game we want to play like that? That's what we have to decide. And honestly, the grind has got too much for me. And I think listening to Eeyore, it was too much for her. Thank you for doing it, Eeyore, but you don't want to do that every week, do you?
But I was such happy with my strategy about farm. It was such nice. Put them once in the hour and do my stuff and come back 1 hour later, and it was such many points. I was such proud. I found a strategy I could
I
tackle
know.
and had enough of, and they ruined all my game. I don't want to play games they wanted me now to play.
That's it. That's it. So it's something we need to, as I said, I had hoped I'd be able to say, okay, for going forward, everybody needs to score half their influence or 25% of their influence instead of what we were saying 3 times, because you just can't expect people to do that. And that's why when everybody was panicking, I won't make my checkpoints, I won't make my checkpoints. I was like, don't worry, nobody's going to make this. I'm not going to make my checkpoints. So I don't want people to worry about that. But I can't give you a concrete, you need to score X or Y or Z. And also what we need to do, as I say, if they have reduced it but not reduced it so that it's comfortable, then we need to discuss a strategy of how to play CVCs and win the occasional one, but not go for the win every week. We go for more peacetime
Or
sieges.
we could ditch him.
Maybe.
Could ditch
Well, I
it.
don't think we want... No, we don't want to ditch it, because if you get the chance to win CVC and to get your personal points and get a beastie,
Well,
it's
you
worth
get your
it, because
personal. You do your personals, wouldn't you?
yeah, exactly.
But as a
So,
clan,
but
if
if you
we
can,
said we're not competing for CBC, I don't mean do a
which we do
possum.
sometimes.
I,
Yeah,
I mean just don't do it. But
yeah.
people go for their personals,
Okay,
personal
that's kind of
events.
that's a self-defeating one though, because when you do that, if you don't
Well, it
break the
depends if
cycle,
how high the bar is. Again,
that's it exactly.
that's what you're
So
talking
I
about.
think that's what what I'm talking about is we wait and see. We look at what they do next week, and we make a decision then based on what will probably be the way forward. But I've got a
Oh yeah,
message to
you
Plarium.
can't make a decision without knowing what's happening,
Exactly.
what they're doing.
But I have got a
So
message to Plarium. I've got a message for Plarium, and that is stop pushing it. Stop pushing the envelope. Because what they've done is they've pushed it and pushed it. They've pushed the playtime. They've pushed the amount of points you need. They've pushed the runic coins. They've pushed the Helheim fire. They've pushed the gear. They've pushed everything up, 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 like it's some kind of never-ending Ponzi scheme. But I think they've pushed too far this time, and everybody's pushing back. Yeah, if
either
you want
that
to kill
will
the
start
game,
voting with the feet and walking.
yeah, well, people already are. People already
So
are. The number of people who've left the game. You can tell that people are leaving when you suddenly find yourself winning competitions like Mark of Resolve in Yacht. I won Marks of Resolve in Yacht. I with an alt that made one attack. Nobody was more surprised than me when he got Marks of Resolve, because he's a very low level, yeah. And I was just doing it so that he'd score on the clan points, but he actually won
who
the
did
Marks
you
of Resolve
attack?
event. It was just
Such many people are left.
well, I think that a lot of people have left. Plarium, I think, doesn't mind if people leave because there's always fresh blood coming. But if people come in and they see this kind of commitment is necessary for what is a game,
They
they're
won't
not
stop
going to
from.
stay. Yeah, they won't stop long at all. No. But anyhow, that's my thought. We wait to see what they're going to do on this change for the points and the checkpoints for next CBC. We make a grown-up decision based on that. I'm not going to stop playing. I'm just going to say, okay, we're not going to push this every CBC. That might mean some people leave, but that's the risk we take. We'll see. Don't trouble till trouble troubles you, I always say. But I can't give you a hard and fast way forward because I don't know what Plarium are going to do. Okay?
I appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay, good. I've not got my
Thank you.
crystal ball with me. The yellow ones are the liver spot squad. Well, Paulette, a full job for retired people. Yeah, but do you want to be... You've got your knitting. You can't knit and click. Okay.
But if you're an octopus.
Okay, now the other thing that is I don't know, maybe this is good news. We've got the Azir, we've got the potential better checkpoint scores for CBC, etc. We know about the new town skins that are coming. Yep, they're pretty much confirmed, or there's been no denial that the next season town skins are coming. But also there's a rumour, and it's pretty good solid rumour, that the next town skins and hero skins will also not just have new ones, but they'll be the old ones as well. Okay, so if you've been waiting for a particular skin, then I was thinking, oh my god, they're just going to keep putting out new skins. We'll never get the first one, whatever it was called, I can't remember, began with P. We'll never see it again. If you didn't get it then, you'll never. But it seems that they are going to bring out the older skins on top. So there'll be like 2 skins and 2 town skins, 2 hero skins, a new one and one of the older ones, a new one and one of the older ones. They haven't said which ones, but hopefully they'll be the good ones. Okay, so that's something to be aware of when your next seasonal store comes out. Keep an eye open, okay? Okay, so any questions on that, or any observations or thoughts?
I'm waiting on this full defense from only defense town skin.
Oh,
but,
the town skin of peace. Yeah, I want that one.
You need a lot of coins, a lot.
Okay, well, let's hope that they make a real mess up. I was hoping we might get some runic coins for this CBC, but doesn't seem to be happening.
Yes, reward. Sometimes they give 600 or 800. It's much more as I can get in competitions.
I don't want to make you jealous, but I did win 3 million runic coins.
Where?
Oh, that voice!
I'm not jealous. I'm not really for this game.
Okay, this
Was it
is
on Hound by any chance?
It was.
It was
in the
Hound.
It was actually it wasn't just Hound. It was Hound, Star Knight, and Megan. They did I did tell you all about it. They did a Halloween giveaway. Okay, and there were several different competitions. There was a quiz night. There was leave a comment about some aspect of the game. I can't remember what else there was, but anyhow, there was one for 3 million coins, and I won. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I didn't win that one, sadly.
No, neither did I. They were asking for comments, and I thought, no, screw you. Mine were best. Who knows? Screw you.
Okay, but if you do, and if you notice, Zom earlier said Spanish live stream on for the giveaways, so can't be with you right now. She's got the right idea. Now, another thing happened in the kingdom, and that's somebody whose name begins with P, won Planner 10. And she deserves it because she does the grind. She does the hard work in the clan.
Yeah,
And
the
it
poor
was
Peg, she's
brilliant.
always unplayed.
Don't say poor Peg. She enjoys it. That's fine. It's about
Yes.
enjoyment. That's if you enjoy it, it's good. So anyhow, she won Plan of 10, and that was also on a giveaway. That was on Stars Nights giveaway. When I put up that there's a coin giveaway, that there's a achievement giveaway, there's a skin giveaway. There's only one way you can win it, and that's by taking part. And sometimes it's difficult and you think, no, I can't do that. Other times it's easy. And if it is something like writing or something, you can write in your own language. You don't have to write it in English, okay? They're Russian giveaways as well. They are worth it, okay? And you don't always have to be on a stream for like 10 hours, like you said, Eeyore.
But they
Sometimes
are 10
it's...
hours. Some
Yeah, but
Smirnov, they
sometimes...
did, I think, 2 days. Jotunheim, they did 2 days completely clean.
Yeah, but you don't have to be there. You don't have to be there for that whole time. They're daft enough to want to do that. That's fine. But if it's a competition giveaway, you don't have to be on that time. You just have to follow
Is
the
it allowed
instructions.
to put this player to make such long streaming? It's not allowed. It's he need to sleep. Maybe he need to do something else.
Well, I presume that they're grown-ups and they can make their own decisions. If they want to stream for 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever, it's up to them, as long as they're not kids or something. So it's up to them. But you as a viewer or a participant in the stream or the giveaway, you don't have to do that. You just have to follow the instructions, do what they tell you. With Stars Night, it's often telling a story about the worst thing that's ever happened in Vikings, the best thing, that's that kind of thing. With Hound, it's often doing something a bit more creative, maybe a quiz. And the quizzes can be great fun, actually, because they're often about Vikings. But you can always find the answer somewhere on Vikings Help or something like that. But if you want to win those, and especially if you're a free-to-play player, because remember, I'm a semi-free-to-play player. I don't spend every week, I don't spend every month, I spend every holiday pack, and the rest of the time I try to get through without spending anything. So these giveaways I'm quite keen on because I've won a couple. I got Pioneer 9, I got 3 million runic coins, another time I got 500,000 runic coins. So you've got to be in it to win it. It's up to you. But if I post it, I would suggest just give it a go and see what happens, okay?
Oh, thank you. Maybe I will use it.
Yeah, I'll try not to post the ones that mean you've got to be on for 2 hours. So any other questions? But 3 million runic coins, that's my next town skin, basically. That was awesome. And the best giveaways seem to be a bit like the best packs. Holiday time, like Halloween, and Thanksgiving is coming up. So keep an eye open. And if you see something, let me know. Because I don't... I know you think I'm online 24/7, but I'm not.
Almost.
But we let each other know about these things. And Eeyore, if you see something really... I do sleep, yeah, I'm not a bat. Anyhow, Eeyore, if you see something on the Russian...
talks in the sleep as well. Yeah.
Eeyore, if you see something on the Russian giveaways, tell me what to write and I'll write it. I don't know if the Russian giveaways ever work for some, but I know that the English giveaways...
never looked this giveaways. I never did it. I don't know what they're doing.
You were just complaining about not having enough runic coins. So, and it can be fun, honestly. It can be good fun, and it's part of the game, but it's not part of the game, if you know what I mean. It's like an aside to the game that doesn't involve having to hit Ubers for 10 hours. So you might enjoy
several days ago I made my 220 dragon rings, and I'm a little bit feeling of disgusting of the game at the moment after
I'm still
doing
doing
such many of this.
Do you know how I did those?
T-ball, or how to call it?
T-ball, yeah.
The Hobbit.
It's Hobbit backwards, yeah.
I'm on 220 now.
I did 200 20.
Yeah, that's a lot. And it's dismissing them afterwards as well, deleting them. But I don't do
I
it
did
that
it
way. I do
10 and then dismiss, 10 dismiss, and put one on the paper. I did 10. Oh, that was horrible.
That's what
That
I
was horrible.
do,
And then
but
I asked me, do you really want to do this? Are you crazy?
Okay.
I agree with
Do
you.
you know what
I agree with you, Rio.
Do you know
Absolutely.
what I
It's like a hell mine. It's an
do you know
absolute
what I do?
bag of
Do
crap.
do you know what I do for those ones? For the lower ones I do them all at once. But for 220, I do 10 a day. I do 10,
And the
I
next
get rid
one
of them.
is something with
And the next one the next
600.
day. And the next
600.
Yeah, but you
I do
don't
them
have
when
to.
I can
Okay.
fancy it.
Don't exactly. You
Uh,
don't have to do these things all at once. Don't let the game drive you to it. Yeah, you want the gold. So what? Wait.
But
Do 10
maybe
a
I
day.
forget
Make 10, dismiss 10. Doesn't matter.
how many
You only have to wait.
I already did. If I maybe do 100, and then I will ask myself, in 1 week, am I did then? Am I did 100? Am I did
Okay.
less?
Did you get the
or
repute?
more?
Okay, you do 10. You do another 10. You do another 10. Eventually, after 3 hours, you will get the repute. You'll get the achievement. So then you know you've done enough. Even if you do 10 too many, it doesn't matter. If you do 220, then you might lose count and make a mistake and do 320. Just wait. Do 10, do 50, whatever. Don't do 220. Don't do 650 all at once. You'll drive yourself crazy. Do them in dribs and drabs. Wait the 3 hours.
Okay.
If you get the achievement, great. If you don't get the achievement, do another 10. Just do it slowly. Don't feel driven by the game to get everything now. It's like Planner. Some people have done it. Good for them. You know, whatever. They wanted it. They did it. I'm doing it 5 buildings a week because that's the kind of thing I can afford. So I destroy 5 buildings, and then in CVC I make points by building them up again to 33, and then after CVC I destroy them again, and the next CVC I'll build them again. But I'm doing them 5 at a time, which means it's going to take me months to get the Planet achievement. I don't care. I'm not going to play the game 24/7. I pace myself, okay? It's the marshmallow. It's the marshmallow experiment, yeah? Eat your marshmallows now or wait a bit and enjoy more marshmallows later. Well, this one you don't get more marshmallows, but you don't go insane either. Paulette is typing. Paulette, go on, say something. Take the mic. I know you've got a microphone there.
Yes, but
I can
Right.
speak.
yes.
Go on.
So you don't need to do all the things in one moment.
Okay, there's some of them you do, like
Example
the
for ex-
Lord of Ghosts, you have to do them one after the other. You have to do them that way. But for most of the achievements, yeah, that's why the achievements might suddenly crop up and you don't know how you got it. Yeah, no, for Tebow, you do not have to do them all at once. It's cumulative. There's the word for you.
Yeah, I am waiting
Cumulative.
for the right moment.
Then don't wait, just do it bit by bit. Okay?
You have not to finish in one day. Oh,
Don't have to do it in one day. No. The
600.
game will.
Have a nice day.
Well, there are people who did it because they wanted the gold. They want the gold. They always want the gold. But, you know, gold versus your sanity. That's what I'm offering you. A bit of sanity. So do it bit by bit.
I've actually left.
And that way.
I've actually
What have
left
you
some easy ones. You
Yeah.
know the
Well, keep-
cannonball.
Yeah.
I'm only
yeah.
on level 2 with that, so I know I'm going to get them at any time. So
Yeah, you can use the achievements like a little savings plan as well. You know
Yeah.
you've got them to do, and when you're really strapped, you've got no goals. You can okay, I'll get somebody to do cannonball for me. And don't forget,
Yeah, that's
RHSK
right.
will help us out. They will help us out with cannonball. The best way to do cannonball, honestly, is to have 2 accounts in 2 different clans and just do doop, 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 doop with a clicker. But if you
Yeah.
can't do that, you have to get a firing partner to to kick you out X number of times. Okay. So that's how everybody does it.
I have to do them. Isa.
It's gold.
That's
Yay!
it's an easy one, isn't it? That's easy gold, is that?
No-brainer. It's a no-brainer. And you
That
should
dragon ring's a pain in the arse.
Yeah. But as I say, you don't have to do it all at once. Just take
No,
your time.
that's fair play.
The other one all you melee players must have is the name-changing one or the picture-changing one. You must get that one if you're melee.
I'm stuck on last one with, I think it's maybe 2,000 or something like this. Last one. Oh, okay.
Again, bit by bit. Just do 10 a day, 100 a day, 50 a day, whatever you feel like. Eventually, in 3 hours, you'll get the achievement. Okay? Don't drive yourself. Don't let this game drive you crazy. I mean, if you want to sit there and do it all in one, I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying you don't have to. Okay? The only ones you have to do it in a certain amount of time, Lord of Ghosts, where you're doing the Azir. Yes. You have to do them one after the other. Dip, 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 dip. Have them in your favourites ready to... I've just started on, can't remember, Mini Parp, I think. And I had them ready. I did call, done. 3 hours later, got the first achievement. Okay, that's one you do have to do in a limited amount of time. As far as I know, the others, they just crop up. White Wolf, yeah, you should keep a record, but don't worry if you miss an invader because you were on holiday.
I'm doing right well with that. I'm up to about
good.
It's 6 or something, 5 or 6.
Good.
They just keep happening because I concentrate on.
You go after the invaders,
Invaders.
Yeah. So they will come naturally, and that's the same. Yay!
Yeah,
but that's how you can get those achievements.
Yeah, wow. That's an easy one now.
10's a bit of a pain. What you must do for 10, just keep hitting every invader, every ghost. Make sure you kill one a day, one of each a day. And make sure in the cycle of Ubers you kill each Uber. Okay, so you've got 4 Ubers to kill, and the rest of the time kill level 1s. Remember, you only have to kill level 1s. One of each type a day. Yeah, and then but with the level 10, you have to do it twice. So you have to do one cycle and then another cycle, and you don't know where in the cycle you are, so you just keep doing it. Okay,
right.
And eventually again it'll crop up. Okay. Yeah, achievements can drive you crazy too. How can you get a second account? Okay, you just create a new account. Go on to your Plarium Play, or you go on to plarium.com and you set up a new account. That's it. It's called an alt.
There's a warning for that. There's a warning in that.
You had to be level 21 and you had to have this... Drakars to bring them in your kingdom.
What's the warning though, Smeg? Smeg, what's the warning?
Yeah, you're stuck in a kingdom that you start in, and as was said, you've got to reach level 21 and then have the Drakars to be able to move. You don't get them normally, but you get occasional Drakars.
Okay,
can you not come before level 5?
No.
No.
21 now.
21 and with Drakar.
They stopped that ages ago, Ozzy. Yeah, they stopped that ages ago. You don't even get a free Drakar anymore, but you do get Drakars in competition. And at level 21, moving into our kingdom, you'll need 1 Drakar. 1. That's it.
1.
If you need more, then you've got too many troops. Okay. But that's how you get a new account. But you will have to. You're right. You will have to keep it in a kingdom until it's a level 21. But honestly, you can get it to level 21 in. Do your planner. Not your planner. Sorry. Do your pioneer. Do your name change. Do a few T-bows. Get the gold. You'll be at level 21 in a day, a week maximum. Okay. Just go for the achievements to get the gold to do the development up to 21. Don't worry about knowledge. Don't worry about gear. Don't worry about anything else. If it's an alt, you don't develop it. You just use it to help your main account. Use it as a bank. Use it to dismiss things. Don't use it for soul shards. I think Plarium does not like it if you use it to get soul shards, but you can use it for achievements like Cannonball, etc. If you need to put it into a clan, we've got lots of alt clans, as you know. Any of the Pioneer tiles you could join, just so that it's not clanless. You could use it to annoy Kohad. Go and park in his stronghold. Okay, but yeah, getting a second account is easy. The reason I've got alts is Plarium kept making them for me when I was trying to transfer my account from one phone onto a new phone. And every time I tried to transfer it, it made me a new account. It was crazy. Don't laugh. It's not funny. I was like, what? I thought I'd lost my account to start with. I was like, what's happened? And then you have to go through that the other downside of having an alt. You have to go through that stupid hello y'all. Click here, click there, click there. Why don't you click here? Well done, y'all. Now let's go and kill something, or let's go drop our shields, or whatever. But yeah, you know the game. You just have to do that bit again. Okay.
Oh, it's
Okay.
quite a long time ago as I did it.
But you remember it, don't you?
Yes.
Greetings, y'all. Welcome to the. I can't remember.
I
what
follow
We should maybe do that. We should maybe do that in a session one day.
quite
Just
a long
start a new
time.
account.
I follow this instruction strictly. I think I did nothing, only follow this instruction.
Well, no, it's a good onboarding program. It's just when you've done it several times, it gets a bit wearing.
If you're thinking
And you
about doing
can't-
it for a session, you let me know. I'll go to the pub.
You'll go to the pub. I don't blame you. No, but we could do it together. It's more fun together.
The pub.
Anyway, okay. On that
I'll
note,
sleep in.
I shall. Yeah. Oh, you don't like my ideas. Nobody likes my ideas. I came up with an idea as well. No, honestly, I come up with these brilliant ideas. Now, what was it? Oh yeah, I wanted a giveaway on Hound's stream for the number of presents caught. So to take a screenshot of how many presents you'd managed to get in the gifts, yeah, in the gift chase.
Yeah.
You know the one? Yeah. I wanted it to be a giveaway. The pumpkins, that's it. The pumpkins. Yeah. And I wanted a giveaway for the person who got the most level 6 pumpkins. And it would just be like, keep going for them. And then at the end, when they disappear, don't open any. Just take a screenshot of how many level 6 pumpkins you got. Nobody liked my idea. I got laughed at. It was most cruel. Oh, it's a brilliant idea. Because anybody could do that. You don't have to be
Where
a
did
big
you get
writer.
this? Where did you posted this?
In Hound's chat. In Hound's... let's see if I can find it.
Because maybe nobody chases pumpkins. Nobody
Oh, I
hunts
bet they
them.
do. I bet you they do. Okay, here it is. Hang on.
Or you're
Let's
going to
see.
give us a laugh as well.
Oh, go on then. Let's show you then. Hang on. Here it is. There you are. There's me. Oh gosh, hang on. It's gone a bit awry. Sorry. Yep. Ba-dum. There. I have an idea for a giveaway for the next Pumpkin Snowy's Gifts. The person who gets the most level 6 treasures wins. No. Lol. Poop. Clap.
I think that was only the big guys which never did it. Maybe did it years ago with level 1. Town.
Look on the
Well,
bright
I
side.
thought it was mean. I thought it was mean of them. I really do.
Look on the bright side. You only got one poop.
Yes, I got one poop.
But it's
I
not a
thought
lot
it was
in
very
these
cruel.
pumpkins. To be honest, it's not a lot you can catch from them. Especially if
No,
your
but-
level is 35 or
But
40,
it's
it's nothing
pretty
for you.
Yeah, but it's pretty much free. So I go after them big time. I like to see how many I can catch.
And I like to see how
I
many I
thought they
can
were
get off
mean.
you.
Ah, yeah, I know. I noticed somebody was following me around.
You were following me.
I was not. I find my own pumpkins. I'm
So
perfectly
do
capable of
I.
finding my own pumpkins. Okay. All right. On that note, and remember the turkeys will be here next, I think, for Thanksgiving. So we'll be able to do. I'll mention it again. In fact, I think on Hound's channel, I'll put that same idea, but for turkeys. Okay. I've got an idea for a giveaway. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I think we'll all look
For
out
the rest
for that,
of my
won't we?
time.
Hey?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
please, I'll let you know. No, I'll let you know, and you come and
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me
So we
tell
can
me what a
laugh
great
at
Maybe
idea
they
it
will
is.
not such rude this time. Maybe they will agree.
No, we'll disagree.
No.
Send a load of poops.
No,
Let's
That'll
hope
make a
they
you're
pile
will
my
of
be
poops.
clan.
more
You're my
polite
clan.
this
Be
time.
nice. No, I'll tell you when I post it, and you come on and tell me what a great idea. Oh yeah, great idea. I'd join that. See if we can get it to happen.
Yes, I will do this.
Yes,
I will do this.
excellent.
Show me
I will do it too.
where you posted it.
I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when I post
Yes.
it. When the Thanksgiving turkeys are out, gobble gobble, and I'll say, let's do it. I've got an idea for a giveaway.
We will convince all other players.
Yes. And we'll contact Torrin.
I will
It's
ask a
not
great
good
idea.
for
Hey!
me.
And we'll demand 3 million runic coins for the winner. We'll make sure that Eeyore wins.
Go on,
I think
then.
that's an evil laugh
Yeah.
there, Smeg. That's an evil laugh. Okay, yeah, why not? They were so rude about my idea, and I think the Snowies will be after that, then the gifts, I think, and then I don't know what else, but every single time now I'm going to put it in as an idea. I will wear them down. They were so rude. They deserve it.
Oh, funny that.
Maybe you was faced with 40 level towns. Put yourself on this level and think about pumpkins.
I still go for them. I just like free stuff.
Yeah.
I like free stuff.
You
It's
get
got
some,
runic
you
coins
get
in
some
them.
decent stuff out of them.
You do.
You really
you don't
do.
get a lot. You don't get a lot, but you never get a lot in Vikings War of Clans, and it's free.
I don't know. I mean, you get quite a bit of juice. You know,
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
hero, invader juice
Shaman.
and ghost
Yeah,
juice.
Shaman and Invader. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Yeah. These
Some of the
people
good stuff
don't.
you don't get a lot of.
No, the
But it
runic
was
coins are a
much
bit me, like
more
200.
1 years ago. I tell you guys, as before New
Have you
Year,
got
it was
screenshots?
such grateful present what I made. But now I think it's
Well,
I think 30% was left.
It depends on the holiday. It depends on the holiday too. I think
It
Christmas
isn't.
is
It
always more
isn't.
generous.
No.
Okay.
No anymore.
No. Okay.
No anymore.
Okay. Take screenshots. Keep a record, and then you can say, this time last year we got X, and now we're only getting Y.
But already a lot of
okay.
people complained as they made this change.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
A lot of people noticed it, not only me.
Even what was funny, okay, Paulette's gone. Bye, Paulette.
Bye, Paulette.
Bye.
She can't hear us now. Okay, so it's time for me to
keep
go as
tweaking
well.
it, don't they?
Yeah, they always will, and that's why it's so important to let them know when you think it's poopy. Okay, you don't have to be rude about it. You don't have to go off on one. But if we don't complain, they'll just keep doing it.
I take your point, and I was right.
Yeah.
You were right, boss. You know, I stand
so
corrected.
glad
Hands are up. I surrender.
Yay!
I am so glad I'm recording this.
Why?
That's going
What's that
into a
supposed to
meme.
mean?
I mean, that's for posterity. I'm right. I'm right.
Explain yourself, woman.
Oh, I'll explain myself when you get the meme. I'm going to do a meme. My hand's up, you're right. From a Yorkshireman. From a Yorkshireman. My God, it's never happened in the history of...
You've got us all wrong, I tell you.
Yeah. Recording.
You've got us all wrong. I'm totally misunderstood.
I know. It's hard life. It's a hard life. Anyway, on that note, and I think Paulette's got the right idea, I am also going to slope off and try and
Me
get some
too.
Zeds. I had a terrible night's sleep last night, so I'm going to try and catch up on some. But I'll see you tomorrow, KVK. Make sure your shields are up off tile and only go to Home Kingdom to score on tile and invaders and ghosts, etc. And if, like Engels, you are clanless, and you want to do a bit of playing, go into the middle and kill Ubers at home. It really annoys the enemy.
But are we not? Are we not? Are we not? Are we doing KVK?
Yes, we always do.
We
Every
are,
competition. Right. Yeah. Go for it. Try and get as many points as you can. Yeah. So, and I don't know about sieging and stuff because it depends how active the enemy is, and I know that.
Well, I think
RHSK will be, but
I think there's a place for sieging now. I do.
yes.
You've won me over on sieging, but what I like about it isn't necessarily having 2 full hours doing the same thing, and there's a bit of a wait in between some of the attacks.
I personally find Siege boring because it's 2 hours long. It's an hour too long. It's an hour too long.
You're interacting with your clanmates.
That's what
I like
because
about
I
it.
can
I like
fight
having
the
a bit of a
tile.
laugh and a joke.
The one competition I like once a month. Maybe play only once in a month. For spying the tiles in the field.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good. Well, you can do that in KVK as well. Remember, don't you've got to wait till Fury.
But I must jump to our kingdom.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's so lazy. That is lazy. Oh no, I have to jump then. I like to just stay home and do it. No, but you can.
I don't know. I quite like the sieges.
I will see if someone is yielding without shield.
Yes.
Then I will shield. Jump because I'm very curious to watch with what they are all farming. It was. I like to do mostly.
Good. We all get a different pleasure out of the game.
to help you, boss, on the siege.
Yes.
Right. Why don't you sort of like get a couple of us? They're like I ended up going into the DE destroying enemy event to tell you how far we were, and then counting down as well. And so I have a couple of other people doing that, so you don't have to worry about things like that.
Yeah,
because I know you've got the job on it, sort of like narrating it.
No.
Reputes
We've got some. Yeah, the reputes are a bit of a pain because I could just give out 3-hour reputes, but the problem is it's a 2-hour event, and if other people want to run Siege, you're taking a whole hour that you don't really need. So it is best to do like 1-hour ones, but it means when there's a lot of people sieging, it means somebody's got to be click, and it's 8 different reputes now because you've got the 2 different reputes for each troop type. So it is a bit of a pain, but I didn't organise this siege, remember. I did not organise this. Oops organised it, and she did a great job.
It. And
I executed it, but she organised it.
I know she did. Did you not see my comment?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see my comment?
It was well organised. I did. but I thought it was well organised, and it was much better because this is what clans do. It shouldn't be one person driving everything. It should be a joint event, but it's got to be people who are willing to do it. But it's like in the in yacht when Eeyore does a great job telling me what checkpoint we've reached when we're trapping. So, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, absolutely. Somebody to tell me what's coming up, somebody to keep an eye out for scouts, just so I don't have to do everything. But I am a bit of a control freak as well, remember?
Well, may I ask something?
Yes, of course.
If some fighting competition, clan competition are there, may I join something to score maybe 1-2 points to get points
I
for clan
tried to
fighting
get
competition?
everybody. Yes, of course. I tried to get everybody to do that yesterday for the destroying enemies.
But I am
doesn't
a little
matter.
bit shy because I don't want, because it's a little bit not very nice to score only 1
What?
point on the.
It's fine.
I'd
rather you do that.
what I mean?
Okay, Eeyore, if you were the sort of player who only ever scored 1 point, then yes, I would have an issue with that. But you're not. You score well, you try to do your best and get every competition, okay? So when a competition comes up like troop training, and you can see that there's like 10, we're on checkpoint 10, train one scout, train one troop.
I do this, but
something
something like
then do
join
it the
some
same
fighting
for the
competition.
killing. Okay, so when there's a destroying enemies, if we are sieging for destroying enemies, all you've got to do, wait for a fighter march, okay?
What is it? Fighter march?
The grey march. They're the
yes.
easiest to kill, okay? So you wait for a grey march, you send in a full march of tier 4, you will kill something. After you've killed and scored, you pull them out. That's it. It's fine. Yeah? But you couldn't send...
Nobody will complain?
Nobody will complain. Nobody
Okay.
will complain. Okay? The only time we might complain is if you send it and the enemy hits you, but no. We won't. Okay? I wish you'd done it yesterday. I did post, I got Stralik in. Stralik couldn't score in CVC, but because the enemy wasn't hitting us, I said to Stralik, come in, put in a march, score on DE, and I was like, oh, I didn't think I was allowed to. I said, you are if the enemy's not hitting. That's the only thing, because he's got big troops. But for you, it would be fine to send in 1,000 tier 4 to a Jotun march, the grey march, and that would be enough to kill something. And even if the enemy hit, 1,000 tier 4 aren't going to really make many odds in the score at the end. Oh, I tell you what was really good though. In my main clan, we ran siege and the enemy did hit. They gave us the win. It was great. We defended it and we ended up scoring more than them. They'd run siege earlier. We didn't hit them because there weren't enough people on. And in fact, there was only 2 of us on. So it was like I said, no, we're not hitting. We'll only give them points. We ran siege. They came over. They onslaughted us. I think they thought because we didn't hit them, we must be quite weak. Anyhow, they just bounced and we scored way more than them because of that hit. So we won. Yay! Go team. Okie dokie.
Talking of which,
even though
we haven't seen all go on, have we?
Great.
Since
he
we
was hitting
bounced him
today.
off that last
No.
siege.
Yeah, we haven't
The
done a
one
peacetime
before
siege
last.
since then. Yeah, we haven't done
As
a
what?
peacetime siege before then. We haven't done a peacetime siege since then. He's been tile hitting. He's not gone away. He was tile hitting Paulette today. So he was tile hitting Ugly today. Shiny.
Ah,
today.
right.
What are we going to call her? Anyway, on that note, I am going to go. So take care, everybody. Thanks for coming. Carry on chatting, but I'm not going to record it, so you can chat freely about your personal lives. I won't be recording.
I go to bed.
All right. Night,
Pretty
night.
late.
Night, night, Eeyore. Sweet dreams. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye, Smeg.
Bye.
Bye, Ozzy.
Bye.
Let us know how you get on,
Bye.
Ozzy. Bye-bye.